What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Perry's Politics Today. What's up, Pops? What's up, Sherelle?
Hi.
Yeah. Hey, look, everybody. I always forget to say this. If you guys could y'all please like this video? It really helps it out in the algorithm. Instead of me saying it at the end of the show. It's free. But people, look, I'm starting to see what's going on here. And I'm sure you guys would know too, right? Now, we knew Elon is a crook. Something ain't right about the man, and Donald Trump is dumb as doornails, right? Now, the thing is, the news came out today that the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, they have decided to use Elon Musk's Starlink system to support U.S. airspace, right? Which will be used to manage their airspace. Now, you know, we've been having all these crashes, and I almost had a near crash today in Chicago. But one plane had to veer around so they wouldn't crash. I'm not exactly sure if that's his total plan or just because they don't fire all their air traffic controllers. But one or the other, are they behind these airplanes crashing? But looking at Elon Musk's track record right now, every move he makes, if you examine it, what he's doing, and we always sort of felt like he could be working for the other side, if you know what I mean, a traitor. When I say traitor, we debate the word. The whole thing is this. We don't know what this man is up to, but we know he in bed with Putin and China. And now he's coming in. We don't need all these people. Let's make the government smaller and just bring in my technology, my companies. Because if you remember the Department of Education, he wanted to lay off all the customer service reps and use AI when you call in if you have a problem about your passport or anything like that. So I'm thinking he's using that for that. Then he just got this contract for these armored vehicles for the federal government. I guess they replace their limousines or whatever they do. But everything he's doing, he's taking people's jobs and replacing it with something from his own company. You know, it just sounds suspicious to me. Him and this damn SpaceX, Starlinks, and all these government contracts he's getting is crazy. And now, from the effect of it, he's putting his hand in every pot. These people don't need jobs. He's filling his own pockets up, people. Taking federal jobs, getting rid of people, and replacing it with people from his own company, like Doge or whatnot, or whoever these people. He just got all these people. But trust me, the money he's getting is going into his pocket. Lay off the federal workers. We don't need them. I got people who can do the job, and his company is getting the money. Now, as far as these plane crashes, I'm telling you, now he gonna bring in his Starlink system, and that's done pissed off Europe. I mean, because they creating their own system now because they said they no longer need Trump or Musk. They don't need them because they got this new Irish system they got to replace Starlink, which they said is faster and better, but they still got to complete it or whatnot. But this is just crazy. What you guys think about my theory about him? And, well, I don't know if it's a theory. I think it could just be a proven fact at this point. What you guys think about Elon Musk putting his hands in, taking jobs and replacing them with his technology or his people? And also about these plane crashes. We almost had one like today in Chicago.
It is no coincidence that since Donald Trump has taken office, planes are literally falling out the sky.
Mm-hmm.
When we've gone years without a plane crash on American soil. I think he's shrinking the government to bring in his companies with this AI mess and to line his pockets with money. And then because the more you use his crazy inventions, the more money he makes. It's no coincidence. This man has blood on his hands. Pop, how long has it been before when there's been a really big plane crash on American soils? And I mean, I'm talking decades. I have not heard of any. As a matter of fact, I used to think it was relatively safe to fly on American soil. What do you think? Am I overreacting, Pop?
No, I think the safety standards don't went down, but what Trump and them trying to do, I don't have a clue. You know what they're trying to do with the plane situation, but safety ain't the top issue no more. You know, it used to be the top issue was to make sure the plane make it where it go, have enough people up there to watch the plane for but that's out now. Ain't no plane. It's not safe to fly anymore.
I'm not flying till he leaves office. I'm not flying. I'm not crazy. We're not dumb. These planes are falling out of the sky. They really are, like all of a sudden this week, this week. And I don't want to be the person that underestimates myself. Like, no, they wouldn't do that. Oh, yeah, the hell they did. And it ain't happen on my watch. I'm not flying until Donald Trump leaves office, if he ever leaves, because his ultimate goal is dictatorship.
Yeah.
Is that you making noise in Perry?
With like a doop doop.
Yeah.
I keep hearing something. All my things are closed.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think his mind's making that sound, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Good.
I don't know how to fix it. So.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not getting on no damn planes, so we better not have no bar mitzvahs or quinceañeras, anything. I'm not getting on a plane. I'll have to be there via Zoom.
Well, I just take it you ain't going home for Christmas.
I'm not. Like, this is how I get to see my father on a daily basis through StreamYard.
Well, look, but either way, I'm telling you, I think they don't let off these air flight controllers, right? And that could be a problem. They undermanned, or it's ironic now. It's funny we don't have these all these accidents in a month.
Mm-hmm.
What nothing wrong with our airspace systems in November of last year, December. Now it's a problem, but don't worry. We got these plane crashes. I got this Starlink system that I could give you to protect your airways. Come on now. I mean, doesn't that seem a bit like perfect timing?
Perry, that is blood on their hands. Let's just say they didn't physically do anything. They shrink the workforce and sat there and waited for disasters to happen so he can go in and, try to say, well, I got a solution. This is blood on Elon Musk and Donald Trump's hands. People lost their lives. LeVar said in the chat, he's going to be on Amtrak. I'm not getting on no plane. This is all money related. It's money related. Elon Musk wants to fill his pockets and he wants world dominance. So he's going to do it here first. Next thing you know, he's going to try to do it in England and do it in Germany. And they're catching on. They're getting smarter. Elon Musk is the biggest crook, worse than Donald Trump, because Elon Musk is more powerful than Donald Trump. Donald Trump is scared of Elon Musk. Did you see that AI video they had going around of Donald Trump, kissing his feet?
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen it.
See, I don't think they even look at us as people.
No,
that's the problem. They don't look at, if you ain't rich, you're not nobody to them. So they don't even look at just people. So if the plane fall and the 50 people get killed, it ain't people. This part of doing business.
You have to drop and ask Tanisha and them to fix that noise.
I dropped them for a second.
Okay.
and let's see if they come back. Yeah, I mean, but that's the whole crazy thing too. And this is the next thing I want to talk about too. Elon Musk is a damn disaster, and the things he's doing are starting to backfire on them. People, it's starting to backfire. Tesla stock has dropped. Tesla sales, it's like don't drop 50%. That's hurting his pocket, and then he wonder why. And that's why when he was at CPAC the other day, he was acting all weird. People say it's drugs. I don't know, but he was acting all weird because he's filthy rich, but so greedy. And now he's starting to lose a few dollars, and he's losing his mind. He could barely talk. So that's going on.
Wait, what do you mean people are saying he's on drugs? What are you talking about?
Well, I've been reading chats, and that because if you would have seen the clip when he was at CPAC or whatever that little conference they had.
CPAC,
CPAC, that's what it is. And then he was there and he had like a little interview. He could just barely talk. And I know
you have a copy of that?
It's somewhere. I don't have a copy right now.
Oh, Perry.
No, but
he was incoherent. Is what you're saying?
Well, that's what I was just like, oh, maybe he's a weird guy anyway. And sometimes he do talk that way, but people saying the reason why he talked that way is because he owns something.
This story can't get any worse.
Huh?
This story cannot get any worse. Now we want to add drugs to the mix. This is too much.
Yeah. I mean, but that's pretty much where it's at. But Elon Musk is a damn disaster. Trump is as dumb as all get out. We all know that, right? And then my girl Jasmine Crockett was asked the question: if you had a message to give Elon Musk, what would it be? And here's her response.
Speak directly to Elon Musk, what would you say?
Fuck off.
That's it.
Let me do it again, because I know exactly how she feels. I think we all do in the chat.
If you could speak directly to Elon Musk, what would you say?
Fuck off.
That's it.
You get to love that girl. I mean, Ice-T. Hey, Pops, you good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perry,
yeah.
while you were playing that, I went and looked. There's an article titled "Elon Musk has used illegal drugs, worrying leaders at Tesla and SpaceX." Oh my gosh!
I mean,
what are they talking about? He's on drugs?
Look,
oh my God! I can't.
He got so much money. I don't know he on drugs, but people say he is, right? And I was reading; they was breaking down what kind it was.
I mean, it's the articles about it. You can read the articles. Pop, they're saying that Elon Musk is on drugs. We are in trouble.
Donald Trump is too.
You think Donald Trump is?
Yeah, he on drugs too. They
Why
all
would you say that?
Because you can see how sometimes he just look like he high. In that courtroom, sometimes ain't nobody that tired. Sometimes he just look like he's straight tired, but he high. They on something. They get the good stuff from the doctors. They don't have to go out on the streets.
Oh my God! Can this get any worse? Can this get any worse?
It will get worse, but it will get better. But just off topic for a second, remember how you was like, Pops, protesting ain't gonna work, boycotts ain't gonna work. Yeah. Target has lost $15.7 billion.
What?
Since people stopped, yeah. And then this Friday, it's just a reminder for everybody, is you don't shop nowhere. So if you need gas, you need food, do it Thursday, Friday, this Friday, the 28th. Don't stop no damn where. Nowhere.
Okay.
Buy anything, a pack of gum, just don't do it. Mm-hmm. Let's see if these things work. Because now looking at this Target, 15.7 billion, that's a lot of money. Now, if you want to just keep getting away from shit, we'll stop shopping at your business. So I think that worked. But Elon Musk, we know he a damn disaster. But Trump is not in the clear. That administration, that cabinet, that office he don't build, all of them are full of shit. Crooked. Beecher says,
Look
Trump
how
and
pretty
his son, Don Jr., was at Diddy parties. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And full of baby oil and something else too.
No, I call me naive. I'm really shocked that there are articles out there saying that Elon Musk is on drugs, and then to hear y'all saying probably Donald Trump too. I'm just shocked. I mean, am I being naive, Pop? I mean,
Yeah, look at Kennedy.
What do you mean? Look at Kennedy. What does that mean?
He was on drugs.
John Kennedy.
Yeah, I mean that's not a hidden fact. I mean, everybody know that.
It was.
Yeah, the doctor come to the thing. He had back pains from his back.
Ay, 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 ay.
Mm-hmm.
This can't get any worse. But okay, y'all call me naive. I swear I didn't hear about the drugs, but I'm just shocked because these people are already out of their mind. Add drugs to it, and it's just a disaster.
You just thought he was slow, but he was slow for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Those, I mean, they tell you as kids, it fry your brain. You know what I'm saying? But people still do it. But anyway, so that's Elon Musk and his thing where he's using our government at Trump letting them and everybody else in there, Congress, senators, replacing jobs, firing regular people, citizens, federal workers, and replacing them with his technology, his equipment, and everything. It's clear.
Can I ask you a question? So he just wants to use AI to line his pockets, or he thinks that's just would be a better way for modern technology?
It's a better way for him because he don't have to have the job. It's a way when you buy that robot,
right? Right.
This technology, he's getting paid for it. You notice he ain't gave shit away for free.
Yeah.
Let's think about it. Selfish and Trump just stupid. But Trump is still, he got those cronies up there and they doing these little criminal activities, which you would expect from a felon. Right?
Let me ask my father, Daddy, do you think that this technology, AI stuff that he wants to replace regular workers with will work?
It might work, because they're pretty smart with that kind of stuff, but you got to think about the country. You can't just think about your pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. They're putting profit ahead of people. I don't really believe they think with people. I really don't. If you're poor, you're not a person, And Trump is a broke.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't got no money, so he need rich guys to back him now. So, but they won't get away with it. They won't get away with it.
But what about all the people that's getting ready to lose their jobs?
Well, I mean, they put him in there, so ain't nothing we can do about that. Because he gone, they out, but they voted him in there. The ones he putting on the streets now. So next time, maybe they use their head instead of their racism.
This is now people are going to be out of jobs.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the ones that always get passed by, the regular working man always is getting laid off, job not there. But the federal workers and the ones with the good jobs, they didn't ever care because he never touched them. Not in a million years they thought he'd come after them.
Right, right.
They so busy playing the race card with everything they do, but it ain't about race with them.
Well, is he worried that the upper management is going to turn their back on him?
Oh, well, he didn't expect it, but that's what's happening. He didn't expect none of this is coming at him. They think people are real stupid. So they figure you just take it and shut up. And he don't care about the minority saying something, but he picked the wrong people this time, picked his own people. And they're not going to play with him and he can't lock them up like he did us. He can't lock them all up.
So you think the upper class white people are going to rebel?
Yeah, they're doing it now.
Well, yeah.
Never looked at it. It's way worse. They're going to do them way worse than the minorities riding or something because they can't shoot them down.
Right.
They ain't going in and shoot them down and beat them upside the head and think ain't nobody going to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I say he dug a hole for himself. And it's so stupid Anybody know when you're digging a hole for yourself, at least quit digging. He studied digging. He's stupid. He lost touch with reality.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, it's like they make these decisions and they don't think about the consequence. It's
what
really
they
weird.
think it ain't none for them. Just
Well, everybody has to pay a consequence eventually. You just can't be the president of the United States and cut 150,000 jobs and expect nothing to happen. That's just insane.
Well, he
people,
say, go ahead,
go
Mark.
ahead, Pops. Oh no, I was gonna say this. Now people expect that when you get 34 felony counts on you and you get away with it,
Mhm.
it's like a spoiled baby. People do think they can get away with anything. The normal person just don't think that way.
Well, I go further than that. Not only do they can get away with something, they think they gods.
Yeah.
Oh
No, I
wow.
agree with that.
Not God.
Yeah, they think they're God. Donald Trump think he's a God, control
Trump was
everything.
called a king.
He controlled everything but the weather. That's what's in his mind,
And
but they're
Elon's
not.
trying to control that.
But he's just a regular person like we are. But he's gonna see they mess with the wrong people. If he might have stayed with the minorities, he might have got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not getting away with it when he attack his own people.
You can see it now in the town halls. The upper class white people, they're holding him accountable. They're going off in town halls like, you lied to us. They are holding him accountable, huh?
This is the tip of the iceberg. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Good. He deserves it. I mean, he's making stupid decisions that is affecting everybody now. Now he's just not with the black people, the Mexicans. Now he's turning on his own kind. He's just an idiot. Probably getting high every night. I don't know. I just learned he was a drug addict.
You look at his eyes and tell.
Well,
I mean, I don't know how to tell, but I'm just shocked that,
well, I can tell. And I had plenty of experience.
We had plenty of experience.
I can tell. These eyes.
So is he high when he's talking stupid, or
sometimes he's high and sometimes he's not?
Okay.
But you can look at his eyes and tell it's good when he's high. And lately he's been high a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so do you think Elon Musk is normal and just acts crazy when he's high, or did he add drugs on top of being strange?
I think they think they're little gods. I really do. People jump when he come in the room and he got all this money and he can buy whatever he want. And the laws touch that. You're not no God or nothing, you're just rich.
Yeah, he's out of touch. They're out of touch. Both of them. But Donald Trump is out of touch. Why? You're just as broke as we are.
Well, now,
yeah,
he just want his money back. He got to find some way to get his hustle back.
Well,
I tell you way, if I'm broke, I have a rich friend.
Mm-hmm. They think they're God, like you said, Father, and they also think they're above the law.
Well, yeah, God don't have no. Yeah, they making the law.
They're above the law, because this is what happened in D.C. In D.C. police confirmed they are investigating alleged assault on a 27-year-old woman by U.S. Congressman Corey Mills, and he's a congressman in Florida. The Metro Police sent a arrest warrant to the U.S. Attorney Office Friday, February 21st, and today is the 25th. It haven't been signed yet. So here they are committing all kind of adultery sins and assaults and covering them up.
What did you say he was charged with? I mean, accused of what? SA?
Assault. No, no. He's actually, SA would be assault. It was physical. I think he beat the person up. And here's a clip of it right now.
Republican congressman is wanted for assault in D.C. Meet Corey Mills, a Republican congressman from Florida. Last Wednesday, instead of being in his district during the congressional recess, Mills was out with a woman who wasn't his wife in Washington, D.C.
Week, MPD says it's conducting an active criminal investigation as well as an internal review of the department's response to the case, but no other details provided.
According to D.C. police, they were called to resolve a private matter at Congressman Mills' residence in D.C. When police arrived, they found the woman physically shaken and scared with bruises on her body. The DC police felt so confident in their report, they sent an arrest warrant to the U.S. attorney for Congressman Mills. But according to DC police, the U.S. attorney, who this week called himself Trump's lawyer, refused to sign the warrant. So just to sum things up for you, a U.S. congressman likely beat up a woman that he was having an affair with, and DC police are ready to make an arrest, but they can't because Trump's hand-picked lawyer refuses to enforce the law. These are the people that like to claim they're the party of law and order.
Ain't that some shit? I ain't want to tell you who he did it to, but y'all heard it. It wasn't his wife. It was the mistress.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen because you've got what is Hegseth's first name? You got Hegseth that's been accused of SA. You know, Donald Trump himself got found guilty with the porn star. I can't remember her name. So no, she wasn't a porn star. Can't remember her name, but that kind of stuff is, I wouldn't say it doesn't phase this administration.
No, it don't. I mean, damn sure don't phase Trump. It's right up his alley. He'd grab him by the cooch and get away with it. He said he can go out there and commit M in the middle of the streets of New York. It wouldn't nothing happen. That's
Because
how cocky he is.
back in the day, being with somebody that wasn't your wife, that was a scandal. Putting your hands on a woman and you're an active congressman, that would have been a scandal. Now we call it normal. Pop, do you think they're going to do anything about it?
Well, it depends on who take it up, you know, but more than likely, I don't think so. Just like you say, it used to be wrong, now it's right. And what used to be right is wrong now, you know. But they won't get away with stealing America like they're trying to do. It ain't going to happen. I mean, we're going to scuffle for it, but it ain't going to happen. And what they're trying to do to the poor people going to end up being done to them.
What are they trying to do?
Well, they're trying to treat you like you're not a human being. Take away man's livelihood, you take away his dignity, you take away a lot of stuff. You break up families because you ain't got a job and your wife ain't got no food in the kitchen, and you know, you go stand in the welfare line because the stamp's out now. They got the lines back at the pantry trying to get food stuff. Take away your dignity, you know.
So what kind of karma do you think they're going to get?
Well, I think they're going to be exposed. Them, you know, talking about Trump and them?
Yeah.
They're going to be exposed. So the whole American people going to see it because we got computers. They got everything now that they can't hide. And they're going to be exposed. Exactly what they're doing. If we'd have seen the tip of the iceberg, and we really knew what they was doing, we'd probably be in here shaking on our feet because you can't disregard people, you know. And the whites going to see if they, from now on, you see whatever they did to the blacks, the Mexicanos, to the minorities, they'll do it to y'all asses too. And that's what the shocker is. I never thought they would do it to each other, but they'll do it to you too. So you sit back and don't say nothing when they do it to the other races, you know.
So if Trump is turning on white people, what is the ultimate goal here? What is he trying to do? Just
get money back in his pocket and control the world.
Say it again.
Put money back in his pocket, be rich again, and can control the world as he do it. You know, hook up with all the gangsters, you know, other countries.
You mean Putin and all them? Yeah.
Yeah, the gangster, because that's what he want to be, a gangster. You know,
he wants world dominance. This is virtually impossible. Do you think the things his relationship with Putin and China, and you know, in putting his nose in Germany's political affairs, putting his nose in England's political affairs, do you think that's going to backfire? Because Elon Musk,
everything he doing is going to backfire him.
Okay,
you know, he's thinking he's home free because, you know, the people let him back in there. He lied and they believe him. He think he can just do whatever he want to do, but it don't work like that. He'll see. It don't work like that. When the people get fed up, and they fed up now.
Yeah.
The wrong people get fed up. If just blacks getting fed up, it could go on like it's doing. But he got his own people now fed up. He got the whole world really against him. Yeah. You know. And they ain't gonna stand to see their kids hungry, no jobs.
Yeah.
It ain't going down like that, you know.
Now,
The
Pops, I'm
government-
not sure if you knew about this, but Trump had a Black History, celebrated Black History Month at the White House, and of course, he had his MAGA friends, and he had those coons, those sellout niggers, right? He had them. He had the ninjas out there sold out, right? They go there instead of just being happy, feel like they belong, because that's their whole purpose. They start posting up pictures of Pastor Jamal Bryant. Now, Sherelle, I still don't get why was they using Pastor Jamal Bryant for this?
Oh, because they're saying that Donald Trump has a plan to go after Black churches because he
Oh,
thinks Black churches, what they call mega churches, not a regular church. He thinks they have too much power in the Black community, so he wants to break that up. So they said he's going to go after Pastor Jamal Bryant, who's in Atlanta. They said they're going after, what's the one that's been accused of? TD Jakes. TD Jakes, all the Black mega churches, they're getting ready to go after them. And that's not going to work. Do you think that's going to work, Pop? Him
He know
trying.
that ain't gonna work. He gonna try. He gonna get more desperate than that when he see what's coming for him.
I mean, those Black churches, that's the heart of our community. And
we're not gonna stand for it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we're not. Yeah, you could that. I don't know what he's thinking, but the Black churches is a powerful entity in the Black communities. And when we see him going after our favorite pastors, first of all, they said Pastor Jamal on his last sermon, and this wasn't anything special, had 10,000 people in attendance. That doesn't include social media. That's people actually in the church. He has that kind of pull with the church community. So if he thinks he's going to turn on our pastors and preachers, and it's just not going to work, because I don't think he understands how Black people feel about their Black churches.
He don't understand and he don't care. He thinks he can just do us by force, but he can't use force like he's thinking, because the good white people don't sit around and let him use force on us, especially after they mad at him too. It's always been they always been the ones that stand up and stop it. It ain't all prejudice. The Klan and them, there's not that many of them like they acted. It's not a lot of Klan anymore, but it's a lot of racism still here in America. That's because we don't talk. You know what I'm saying? You just go to work, do your job, friends at work. Once you punch out, you ain't friends no more. It's just silly. We all admit that we need to stick together, and not wait till everything's in the crisis.
That's the kind of stuff the churches preach is stick together. That's going to backfire so bad. And, Pastor Jamal was the first one that he's doing this to. Pastor Jamal went public today and got real hood on us. He told Donald Trump to pull up. I swear to God, you didn't see it there. You heard, he told him pull up. Like he wasn't playing with him. He said, the pastor said pull up. I was like, okay, damn.
Yeah, but you know what, Sherelle, I just thought about something when I said, well, what's the reason? And you said he's going after the Black churches. Also, I remember he's going after that because that's, these Black churches that have these group of Black people can say, hey, boycott this, boycott that.
Yeah.
That's Jamal came out with the hidden target in all these places. So he's already mad. Did that make sense?
No, say it again.
No, I'm saying Pastor Jamal has already called for the boycott of Target.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
And I have forgot. Maybe that's why he mad too. Because he wanted to get rid of DEI. Target kissed his ass and did it, but it cost Target.
I mean,
$15.7 billion.
Pastor Jamal, he came out himself and confronted it, and all of his congregation supports him. But wait till he gets to TD Jakes. Them people love them some TD Jakes. That's not going to work. Somebody need to call and tell them that's not going to work.
So I'm not sure if Pop's saying this, but Pops, here's Pastor Jamal Bryant responding to these Blacks that was at the Black History celebration at the White House, holding his picture up, trying to clown them. I don't know, it was really ridiculous because they the clowns, they the sellouts, but they tried to clown him. But here's Pastor Jamal Bryant rebuttal.
For me all week, you've been nervous all week, but I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid. If you got real courage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the Black Joint Chief of Staffs from the military. If you gonna show a picture of the CEO of Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Amazon that does not recognize black dollars or black business. If you gonna put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books. If you gonna put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security. If you gonna put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler. If you gonna put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families. I ain't ever scared. In case you forgot, I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me.
Oh my God, Pastor Jamal wasn't playing. Okay.
Let me read this real fast. Brenda says, "Hi, Sherelle Perry. We love y'all so much." Pop says, "My hero, Pop. My hero, Pop, is amazing." Thanks, Brenda. Look, Jamal should have said what he said. I mean, because shit, he called him out for everything. And just like he should have added this on too. If you want to deport all these so-called criminals and R's, how come you ain't issued that damn arrest warrant for the little Republican congressman in Florida?
Yeah.
So on one hand, it's great for him. He'll make up lies about the fake criminals and house the real criminals. But go ahead. Response on Pastor Jamal, Pops. What you think?
Yeah, well, he tells the truth, and he's angry, and all of us are angry. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff won't work this time. It ain't like they thinking. We're not gonna pick cotton no more. We done picked all we picking. Ain't no more of that. So they can do all they want to do. Trump, we had no respect for Trump.
Yeah.
He don't like us. We don't like you no better. So we even Stevens there.
Right.
Ain't nobody scared of y'all.
So, Pop, you're done picking cotton? We never. You said you're not picking cotton no more.
We done.
Pop, we never picked cotton. That was a long time ago, but we still.
But my father picked cotton.
Did he?
Yeah, he picked cotton. Was on a sharecropping farm.
Grandpa did?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh wow.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah.
I better stop laughing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not picking cotton, though. You tell them we're not doing that. But they're really using the Willie Lynch program. I don't know what you call it. I don't think it's going to work anytime. They want blacks to turn on blacks. They want first of all, they just want division. Mm-hmm. Their plans won't work without division. They want the blacks against the whites. They want the poor whites to be against the rich whites. They want the poor black or the blacks to be divided. All of it is just cause as much chaos as you can and division as you can so you can cripple them mentally.
They've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
But everything changed when everybody broke.
Yeah.
When Joe Wigglebocker next door is broke, and Johnny Rogers is broke, everybody think different. Mm-hmm. Just like being at the plant in the union. You know what I'm saying? You do the union because it affects everybody. The stuff they're doing right now is affecting everybody. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't affecting the upper whites, they wouldn't say nothing. They probably be riding on the horses right now, beating us down if we got into it, But it ain't gonna work this time because you got everybody dissatisfied.
Yeah.
I never can see when somebody can make everybody dissatisfied.
Because if he doesn't divide, Pop, his schemes don't work. He has to. I used to say, why does Donald Trump just lie about stupid stuff? Because he wants to cause division, and then he wants you to think that, this is the guy that'll save us from all this chaos that he caused.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came out and gave this great speech about how Black people are important and we need to keep what do they call it, Black History Month. But you were just trying to get rid of it the other day. You're right, Pop. It might not work, but you have to tell people what's going on, because there are some people out there that don't understand what's going on. There are Black people that never heard of Willie Lynch. They don't know, like that dumbass Jaguar, right? She don't know. There are people of my son's age, they don't even know who Willie Lynch is. They don't understand of fear and division is what
they're gonna understand in a minute. You ain't gotta tell them nothing. In a minute they're gonna understand, everybody gonna understand. I don't think people know what length they go to, how bad they get. They think they can get awful. They can hang you and run you down, lock you up. They quit hanging us. But go out here and drive your car late at night and see how many times you get stopped.
Every day, my son, every day.
And they ain't saying, they talking to like the slave master. Where you coming from, boy?
Yeah.
And don't let it be a nice car.
That's what's happening to Damien now. And they even called Damien boy.
But
they didn't start driving his car because he didn't feel like getting pulled over every day.
Yeah, I know.
It happened to me when I drove that blue Benz. I got rid of my It's just bad. And you had said something the other day when we were watching the Nazi protests. You were saying that that some of the police are white supremacists, and I seen it that day.
Well, most of them are. I don't say all, because anytime you say all, you mess it up. Mm-hmm. I ain't saying all of them are, but the police ranks are full with the Klan. Always been like that.
Oh wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Well, I say this. Go ahead. And I say this before going to the next story, though. Look, we're not slaves no more. That's the difference. Now, if they're gonna come and take over this whole United States, it's not gonna be as easy as it was. It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. Let's keep it real. I mean, that's where we at with that. People ain't backing down. But I think we're doing it the smart way. Protest. You
boycott.
Yeah, boycott. I mean, hit them where it hurts, where the money at. If that don't work, then shit.
Listen,
make the
mark my words on this.
Huh?
Mark my words on this. They are not gonna shoot them white people down that's marching now. They're not gonna hit them upside the head. They might try to rough them up a little bit, but they put that shit on TV. And people seeing them, what they're doing now, it ain't like before. It ain't, if they're beating us, people might say, oh, that's too bad. But I can't finish watching it on TV because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yeah. But when they beating you up, when they beating their own people up, you're gonna see how vicious people gonna see how vicious they can be. Because nobody's going for what they're trying to put down. You know what I'm saying? And when everybody got to start marching, because right now it's just the whites, but everybody is going to be all kind of races out there pretty soon. Do
you think, Pop, that if we had cell phones in the 60s and we had social media where you can just live stream something, do you think that the protests back in the 60s when you guys were coming up would have been that bad?
We was by ourselves in the 60s. That was the problem. Later on, a lot of whites, because probably wouldn't succeed then if the whites hadn't joined in with us. Then when the whites started joining in, everything kind of changed. But when it's just us, if it's just us right now, it's the same thing. Beat them up, knock them up, till they shut up. But they can't do a whole nation like that. They can't do all America. If all of them everybody stand up and this is going to be the first time I think that everybody stand up together. You know, and the Mexicanos is being stupid. We did nothing to the Mexicanos. We had nothing to do with their condition. So why get mad at us? I don't understand. They're gonna come around too because they're gonna see too. Keep on thinking y'all gonna get. If they say you're out, you're out. You ain't getting back in. You know, and you can't do it by yourself. So I mean, but I feel I can see what's coming, and it's gonna be chaos.
Well, I mean, what they trying to do right now? Everybody, unless you've been living under a rock, everybody know Joy Reid. Last day was last night on MSNBC because they got rid of it because they trying to silence our speech.
Yeah.
You know, they want to just question it, and they said they got a new person in charge at MSNBC. They basically trying to say, well, no, we just changing things around. But it's really ironic that only people of color got fired. Right? It's just sort of crazy.
Well, we always the first, you know that.
Yeah, so this is her. I'm not gonna play her video. You know, pretty much everybody don't seen that. But here is Rachel. She came out to defend her, and she calls it unnerving and indefensible that both non-white party hosts and prime times are losing their shows. And that's true because they only had 4 women of color that have one. And since then, all of them have been fired. But it's just a trip right now, all of them black. But here's Rachel.
Even bigger programming change is at 7 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern, where Joy Reid's show, The Readout, ended tonight. And Joy is not taking a different job in the network. She is leaving the network altogether. And that is very, very, very hard to take. I am 51 years old. I have been gainfully employed since I was 12. And I have had so many different kinds of jobs, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But in all of the jobs I have had, in all of the years I have been alive, there is no colleague for whom I have had more affection and more respect than Joy Reid. I love everything about her. I have learned so much from her. I have so much more to learn from her. I do not want to lose her as a colleague here at MSNBC. And personally, I think it is a bad mistake to let her walk out the door. It is not my call, and I understand that, but that's what I think. I will tell you, it is also unnerving to see that on a network where we've got 2, count them, 2 non-white hosts in primetime, both of our non-white hosts in primetime are losing their shows, as is Katie Fang on the weekend. And that feels worse than bad, no matter who replaces them. That feels indefensible, and I do not defend it.
That's right, Rachel. You know, it's a good thing. I mean, she sort of let the network know she ain't happy with it and called them out on their crap. They know why they let them go. Donald Trump been just basically blowing up their phone. I can't have these people talking to me. They want to taper what we say. They want to take what we say. And I'm not sure if matter of fact, they could be trying to sell MSNBC and know it got to go get government approval for a merger.
Trying to sell it to why would they what?
I remember something like that. Well, no, it's not them. It was CNN. One of these news companies settled with Trump, hoping they just go ahead and settle so he can get his money, and then they approved the merger. It might not be MSNBC. I got to check that out. I'm not quite sure, but for sure it was a news place. But they got rid of him. Trump been complaining. Oh, somebody said I'm right. Maybe.
Yeah, somebody said you're right. Yeah.
Okay, but
I think that Rachel Maddow is a real one. She's one of their top anchors. They got her and then Joe Scarborough. But for her to just acknowledge what happened,
right,
was good to hear. And I just thank her for standing up for Joy, because I just feel that Joy was done so wrong and it was so blazing that she got fired because she was black. And it's just, I thought those days was behind us, that it was blazing. I know racism will never leave, but like, you ain't even trying to hide it. I'm gonna fire all the black anchors, and nobody can do anything about it. But I hope Joy's what happened to her turns into a blessing, because like I said on my channel, nobody watches cable TV anymore. Everybody comes to YouTube. I'm hoping that Joy comes to YouTube with her podcast, and she's the next Don Lemon.
Yeah, I mean, you know what though, and this is why I think you appreciate what Rachel did, right? And I think this is all we asking people to do. Just acknowledge we're not making this racism shit up, that it exists. Well, we can openly talk about it. The problem would never change if you never had a discussion and you can talk like an adult. Call it out the way it is. Don't just say, oh, well, I work here. I ain't going to say nothing. It don't affect me, my race. I'm not going to say nothing. That's what's so messed up about it.
And Papa, I watched Joy every night. Do you think that this can turn into a blessing? They're trying to silence her, and they did. But do you think through the power of YouTube, she could still put out her message?
Well, either that or going around to the college, as they put her on the circuit to talk. She's been going to a lot of colleges and stuff. But you can't silence the truth. You can put a hold on it. You can try to twist it around, but it's going to come out anyway. But she's not going to crawl in a corner, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, Sorrel, like, you played this today too, and I got to play it on my show too. Now, people sort of sad to see Joy go, and mostly because how she was unfairly fired, in my opinion, because of race. But Megyn Kelly, on the other side, they overjoyed. They are overjoyed. And here's a clip of them basically just living it up.
Will be Joy Reid's final show on MSNBC. Single tear, white woman tears happening right here, Joy. She was officially fired over the weekend because she's a racist, horrible news anchor with no ratings. And that's really been the truth for a long time. MSNBC's under new management, and I guess they decided to come to grips with reality. The truth is, this is very sad news.
Yeah.
I can't stand her. I just can't. But she's gonna get hers.
Right.
The cockiness, the blazing racism, not trying to hide it. That's why she got fired from Fox. She is a walking disaster, and karma is just waiting to knock on her door. Just to be, at least some racist people try to hide it, just to be so blazing about it. Girl, you are the office pass around, okay? Let's not talk about who got good character and good morals. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good, Pops. Anything? Any response on that?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
She forgot that she had, the rumors about her and Roger. What was his name? Ailes, that big fat.
Yeah, right.
You forgot the rumors that you had to do what you had to do to get hired on Fox. Girl, you need to shut up.
She a DEI. No, let's keep it real. I mean, but they always quick to throw it out, And here she is above it all.
She's
white girl tear. What'd she say?
And white girl tears.
Yeah.
Girl, if they knew what you had to do to make it on Fox, let's not talk about the Roger Ailes period. Let's not talk about that. She's just trash, and her karma's coming. And anybody that gets a kick off of other people's pain, it's something psychologically wrong with you. You are full of self-pride, false self-pride. Your biggest accomplishment in life is that you were born white, something you can't help.
Yeah.
You have no talent. You're just what Donald Trump described. Girl, you're the office pass around.
Exactly. And remember how they kept wanting to come at Kamala? Oh, she had to work her way up. Look, we know what happened. Pete worked his way up. He just found an unattractive woman that was desperate That's how he got with Fox and got the weekend. And now
Don't
look at
you remember there was a news anchor that came out on Fox and she said, I cannot, Gretchen something. And she would say how all the women had to sleep with that big fat slob that went by the name of Roger Ailes.
Right.
And you were on that list, Megyn Kelly, but you don't want to talk about that, do you? You had to sleep with that slob before you could get to where you are. Oh, he was disgusting. You don't remember Roger Ailes? He was disgusting. About a 400-pound pig and going around having all the girls pleasure him. Whatever happened? Her name was Gretchen something. Gretchen.
Yeah, I know you're talking
about
about
a lawsuit against the company. What is her name?
And wasn't her like lip like I don't know if she had stroke or something like
that's
huh?
Okay, I get these ex-Fox anchors mixed up. There was a girl named Vance something, and it looked like she had a stroke, and she talked to the side of the mouth. But I'm talking about there was a prettier girl. I don't know if her name was Gretchen, but she sued the network because of SA harassment. He was getting freebies all day long because he's fat and disgusting. He's no longer with us. Hopefully he's in hell where he belongs. He was disgusting. He was making these women pleasure him up, go down there, and Megyn Kelly was one of them trash women that he was talking about. So she had to do what she had to do. Disgusting, and we will never forget it. Girl, you are office pass around. I wouldn't be a news anchor today if I had to be with that slob. Do you remember that, Pop? That's like a couple years ago.
Not really. I know the people that you're talking about, but I don't think I followed it.
Yeah.
So, and that's pretty much all the stories I got today. But I do want to ask this of everybody: what do you guys seriously think? Do you think Elon's plan is seriously to come in, downsize these agencies, and get rid of these federal?
Somebody said Gretchen Carlson. That was her name. That's it. She said that the women at Fox, if you wanted to get your own show, you had to be with the slob.
Yeah, I believe it. No, I believe it.
Sorry, Perry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. But this is what I want to know. I mean, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm making this up. That's how I feel about it. Like, you come in, you got this dumb president that's acting president, and that's broke as hell. But then you say, hey, well, I'm going to do this. Let's downsize the government agencies and replace them, the human bodies, with AI. Let's replace government vehicles with my company vehicles, right? Let me replace the air defense with my technology, Starlink and stuff like that, right? So he's basically getting rid of all his American workers and don't give a damn about them, but actually filling his own pockets up by replacing the people that's losing their jobs with his either technology or whatnot. And then what do you guys think about the congressman in Florida that's alleged assault on the 27-year-old? Will anything happen to him? Do you think Trump and them are going to sweep it under the rug? Do you think Pastor Jamal laid it down? What do you guys think about all this in the comment section? If you guys got any more to say, Sherelle or Pops?
Nah, I'm all.
I think everybody back in the old days, my grandmothers and my aunts and stuff canned their food. Had a little pantry. They canned their foods, corn and stuff. You better get ready, and if you get your book on canning and start canning you some food, before you have some food with
Wait, why do you want us to can our food?
No, he's saying shit about to get bad. You better stock up on canned food. That would it sound like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back in the day, they call it canning. You never heard of it?
No.
Yeah,
I hate canned food. It tastes.
No, they can their own food in mason jars.
Oh wow. No. But you're saying also too, because the prices are going to go up, and because of the tariffs, we're going to have less fresh fruit and stuff like that. It's going to be real expensive.
The grocery stores, when the stuff really go down, the people with the money gonna swoop all the grocery store up. The broke people that don't have too much money gonna go to the grocery store and ain't gonna be nothing on them shelf. Trust me, it ain't gonna be nothing on the shelf. If you ain't got plans on to stock you some food while you got some money, can you some food or something, your butt going hungry.
Damn.
Wow.
Well,
wow.
You said it, Pops.
I mean, I remember
to get the cannon.
People in my family doing that, but I think that was Perry's family, his father and your grandparents.
My grandparents did it. I remember they have all kind of stuff in jars.
My mother did it. Yeah, in jars. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But you get to survive some kind of way, so I guess you got to preserve whatever you can to make it work. So if anything else, Pops, Sherelle?
I'm good. It's
been
a long day.
Well, people, I want to thank you guys for popping in. Let me know what you guys think about the topics we talked about in the comments, after the video. And probably until tomorrow, I'm sure with the guys, the MAGA people voted in, we probably have some news tomorrow to talk about. But
we will.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for popping up and supporting the channel. So I truly appreciate it. But we're going to say bye for now. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.